Welcome to Hoops R Us, the best podcast ever.
Time to run it all. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Time to run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might.
Welcome to Oops or Us. It's your host Xander, and today we got a crazy episode coming. So, someone dropped 71 points this week. What is going on? And we had someone who had a 60-point triple-double. This league is insane. Also, I had my first school basketball game, which was pretty intense. So stay tuned for an awesome episode of Hoops or Us.
I find out you try to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Man, it's been a while since we've recorded. I mean, how many weeks? Like 2 weeks now? Because of Christmas break and stuff?
Yeah, we had the holiday break, so I hope everybody had a great, safe holiday, healthy holiday. But it's been a while, and the NBA has been on fire.
For real, yo. This is insane. I mean, the NBA has always scored a lot of points. I mean, last year there was like 9 50-point games. This is getting crazy. Now we have 70-point games. Now that's like, history.
I mean, well, I think that's exactly where we should start it. So Spida Mitchell,
I didn't even expect him to do it. Like, no Curry, no LeBron, no KD. Donovan Mitchell, huh?
Donovan Mitchell, dude, he was feeling it.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't like.
So Donovan Mitchell drops 71 points in the overtime win against the Chicago Bulls. Not only did he have 71 points, he had 11 assists and 8 rebounds. Bro,
Yo,
that might be the best individual performance I've ever seen in a W as well, where they needed him to do all that. That was crazy. Yep. That was insane.
Dude, that was insane. I guess him and the Cavs is just a good fit, yo. That's just a great fit for him right now because just a group of young guys. He's coming in. He's also kind of a young guy. He's not coming in as a superstar yet, but it looks like he's, gonna turn to that. Like,
this might be the evolution of Spida Mitchell. I know. I know Knicks fans are sick right now because they could have had him on that trade and they didn't want to give up some draft picks or something.
Bro, Knicks fans they could have had LeBron. I heard they could have had KD, Kyrie. Like, Knicks fans always could have had someone, but they never do it.
They could have had Curry.
Never do it.
One pick away.
They could have had Curry too in the draft. So Knicks don't think so. They're never gonna get no big player unless they actually chase for it.
Well, huge props to Spida Mitchell. That was an insane performance.
That was insane, yo. 71 points. Damn.
Nobody scored that much since Kobe, Bean, Bryant.
I think Devin Booker.
No, he scored 70. So nobody scored 71 since Kobe Bryant scored 81 in 2006 against the Toronto Raptors. So
that was wild.
This was like on some Kobe level. Like he was shooting threes, being double teamed.
Oh yeah.
And he was
Donovan Mitchell. He was going in on them, bro.
You know what's crazy? He wasn't scoring on no bum either. It was DeMar DeRozan that was guarding him up.
DeMar DeRozan's not a great defender.
He's not a bum. He ain't no Steph Curry.
He ain't no bum. Oh, whoa. Relax. Did you see Steph Curry in the finals defense? Yeah, check them out.
Stop it. Listen, DeMar DeRozan is not a...
told me. You even told me he improved.
All right. DeMar DeRozan is not a bad defender. That's all I'm trying to say. He is not a bad defender.
But he's never been like, I never heard of him. Toronto first Cavs. Oh, that was the guy who's guarding LeBron. No, LeBron was just dropping 50 on everybody there.
Yeah, but he was the one guarding LeBron.
But he wasn't, though. He was probably guarding the J.R. Smith guy.
I guess, whatever. But still, I mean, there was times where I saw him and Zach LaVine running out to the three-point line, and Spida was still shooting that and splashing them. That's insane.
It's crazy because it's like not Curry, not LeBron, not KD is scoring these 70. It's Donovan Mitchell. I mean, not saying he's a bum, but he's not at the level of those guys. And you wouldn't expect, someone who's just like an all-star type of level to drop 71 points.
I mean, I'll tell you this
That's
much.
that's crazy though.
Even when Devin Booker did it, I was a little surprised too. I'm like, wow, 70 points for Booker. He did it what last year, right?
I think no, whoa, no.
It was
Did
this
that
year?
like 2017,
Oh,
2016.
yeah. So he did it while he was super young. And
It was
then
interesting. That was when he first got noticed, I think.
yeah, and you know what's crazy? So Spider's game went to overtime, and obviously he had like a tip in on the free
Two
throw line.
overtimes, I think. Two
But you know what's
overtimes.
crazy? And we're about to talk about Luka in a second, but he also had a play in the closing seconds where he intentionally misses a free
Oh, he
throw,
missed it, caught it, layup.
gets
That
himself
was
in
that was a
like how? Like
that's
what are the
impressive.
chances of you getting your own rebound on the free throw line? Like everybody knows somebody gets shooter. You know the rules when you're on that free throw line, somebody has to get shooter.
I mean, if you just throw it up good,
That's crazy.
and
I guess he
Donovan
has the
Mitchell, he
best
threw it
angle.
fast. Yeah,
Yeah, he has
exactly.
the best angle to get it, but I couldn't believe it. I mean, he dropped 71, a 71 piece
That's
nugget.
that's
Oof,
insane, yo.
that was
That's insane.
nuts. And we haven't even finished talking about the Magic Man in the Mavericks. I
Yo,
mean,
Luca,
dude,
damn. 60, 21, and like 10, right?
yo, 21
Wow.
assists, bro, with 60
That's
points. Dude, that's like you're responsible for like almost 100 points.
I think he's not even a point guard. He's like a shooting guard. Like he's not even
He's
considered
like
a true.
he is like LeBron James evolved without the
You see
body or
LeBron
the
James's
athleticism.
shot, yo? You saw that LeBron James shot? That
Oh
was
yeah, the one that he
insane.
ran under the baseline.
Yeah, he ran like LeBron doing LeBron stuff, yeah.
Listen, so we got
And
to
he
talk
dropped
about
like,
Luca. We got
oh
to talk
yeah,
about Luca.
Luca.
So
I mean, I could see it, dude. He's gonna win MVP this year. This is kind of expected at this point. Luca
is
got
it?
to drop his six. Yes, at this point, Luca's at that level where I could drop 60 points right now. And that's just how it is. Like I
I'm,
think Luca's finally getting into that, LeBron, Giannis, Curry, KD level, Nikola, like Nicole, but he's getting into that like
oh,
superstar level.
Jokic is still like the leader in MVP because
I
because
don't
Jokic has been doing it
I
the
don't like
entire
you.
season.
I don't mind Jokic, but he doesn't strike me like I don't know. I never
He doesn't strike
saw.
as somebody that can win it 3 times in a row. That's what you're trying to say,
Yeah, that's like the NBA must like him too much. One,
right?
like the NBA should not give it to him again. Knowing the NBA, they're not going to give it to him again. And I don't think I never saw. I just don't feel like he's that dominant to win three MVPs in a row. He's a guy who averages 26, yeah, 12 rebounds and
I
like
think the main
10
reason is
assists.
because his team is like he doesn't have another All Star, so that's what makes him more
Now
valuable.
that he has Jamal Murray, though, that
Well,
should
let's see,
lower the
because Jamal
standards, right?
Murray's not looking all that crazy. You know what I mean? But either
Yeah, but
way,
check me out. Like, come on, three times in a row. Not even Kobe could do that. Shaq, Curry, like no one. That's hard, dude.
yeah, I don't see
I'm
him
pretty
winning
sure
it.
Tim Duncan didn't even do that, bro.
I don't see him winning it.
Like,
But like I said though, so real
nah,
quick,
he
back
should.
to the Luca piece. So I'm just looking at it on my phone again. Again, the whole free throw thing, like they were losing.
He did it.
He
Yep.
intentionally misses a free
Well,
throw, grabs his
that
own
was a
rebound,
crazy shot that he shot though.
bro.
That was like, wow, he made that. Like,
And that was insane. And then
that
to
was
in
wow.
overtime to just dominate and just those rainbow threes were just splashing. So Spida and Luca just gave us two of the best performances, and they were just like 2 weeks apart. Like
Yeah,
that's what's crazy. It's like I wonder who's next. I could see like a for some reason, you know who came to mind? Somebody like a Trey came to mind.
Trey Young. What?
He's been quiet. Like he's been so quiet. And like a
I feel
Trey,
like I feel
I
like oh, isn't he? He's averaging like 28. He
yeah, but
quietly does his stuff. Like if he drops like 50, it's like no one didn't hear it.
yeah, it's like
So
it's
he's kind of
normal.
that guy as well. Yeah,
And
it's
they don't
not
have
normal, but like he's just a quiet dude. I guess I don't know.
yeah, and they don't
When he
have a lot
plays
of
New
guys that
York, though,
yeah, he turns
that's a
into
different story.
a
Yeah,
different guy. But like I
yeah,
said, I mean, two guys dropping insane performances. Not only that, I mean, didn't Joel Embiid just drop like 50 something not that long ago too? Like
pretty
these
sure.
guys are
Joel
just
Embiid's
Joel Embiid is a beast. I think he's
I
definitely going for that MVP too.
Yeah, he is. I think Luka's gonna win it though.
I mean, Luka is exciting. He's a point
Giannis is up
guard.
there always.
Yeah.
Giannis is always up there.
Yeah, Giannis. Yeah, but he ain't gonna get no more MVPs. I think they're tired of giving him MVPs.
I mean, it's not back to back though. It's not like he could win it this year,
He has
then
to
wait
have the
two
best
years.
record. And you're forgetting about Tatum. Tatum might
Yo,
end up
whoa,
getting the
whoa.
MVP.
He always has the best record. It's just that they don't want to give it to him.
Yeah, but right
Last
now,
year, the year
hey,
before.
speaking of
But the Celtics
records,
are. Celtics are.
speaking of
Yeah,
records,
yeah.
the Celtics are the real deal. Tatum is looking good. Brown is looking better. But Tatum
Tatum
is
is.
looking like the MVP. He's looking like
Why
the
is he
MVP.
acting? He's not winning MVP, bro.
All right.
Like,
If you
no,
say
Tatum
so.
is not. I don't
If
know.
his
I
team
never
has the
strike.
best record in the league and he's the best player on his team, that might get him MVP. Simple as that.
But I feel like it's not surprising, though.
Why? It's like when Curry was winning it when Clay was there. Clay was killing it too, and Curry was just the better player.
Yeah, but Clay was averaging like 15, Curry averaging 30.
Nah,
That's
bro.
just
Clay was not averaging no 15. Look it up.
18. All right, 18. My bad.
All right, all right, whatever.
He
But
was.
like I said, though, I mean that's I don't know. I still think what it's too early to talk about MVPs anyway. The fact is
Oh,
that these
wait.
teams are winning. Like the Mavericks just won, I think their seventh in a row, if I'm not mistaken. And Luca's,
Mavericks?
yeah, the Mavs with Luca, and Luca's been averaging like he had the 50 piece. He's had a 60 piece, the 40s, 40s, 40s. Like his
Oh,
stats have
dude,
been
he's so
insane,
consistent, Luca. He's so consistent. Yo,
insane stats.
speaking of Klay Thompson, did you know he dropped 54 points last game against the Hawks?
I
And
saw that.
Kevon and Looney for the buzzer beater.
Looney for the buzzer beater.
That's our guy. That's our center.
I'm gonna tell
That's
you something right now. The best thing that could have happened to Klay Thompson is the fact that Steph Curry went down with an injury right now, early in the season. Why?
I feel
Because
like
hold on,
that's
hold on, hold
better.
on, hold on, hold on.
Uh,
Why is that so important? So Klay has still not been the Klay that we all expected. And I told you in the couple of episodes before, he's been sensitive about it. He's been talking about, oh, everybody expects me to be the same Klay. I got a serious injury. It's like, all right, dude, here's your violin, but when are we going to see the real Klay? And now Curry goes down with an injury. So now supposedly you got, oh, Wiggins is the best, is the next man up. Jordan Poole's the next man up. This is the perfect opportunity for Klay Thompson. He has the respect of the team, so the team will run plays through him. This is the perfect opportunity for him to get back in it. And if this game catapults him into that Klay that everybody's scared of, that can drive by you, can shoot over you, can get hot at any moment, that's the team that is going to become the finals favorite again if they get the real Klay Thompson back.
I feel like Klay Thompson is just not that guy, and now it's Jordan Poole who's going to be that guy.
I
I
don't know.
think this
I don't
is
see it.
Jordan Poole's opportunity and not Klay's. Klay can be the two. He can drop his 50 like he just did now. But look at Jordan Poole. He's dropping 40 all of a sudden. I think Jordan Poole is
Consistently.
more okay. Klay dropped 54 last game. He dropped like 16. At least with Jordan Poole, it's like 29, 20, 40, 29. He's actually being consistent lately. I think it's better for Jordan Poole that Curry's down because now he's taking that role of Curry kind of, and he's leading the team right now. Like Jordan Poole has been insane this season. You cannot lie.
I don't know.
Jordan
I'm
Poole
with you.
has been
I'm with
pretty
you,
good.
but I just don't see. I think Jordan Poole is a little too crazy. I think he makes a lot of bad decisions,
Of course, yeah.
and I think a lot of his points don't come through a play being run through him. They just come through him being aggressive, him being
ISO.
getting out on the floor, a little bit of ISO here and there. I'm looking at the last stats. Let me see. Jordan
He
Poole
dropped
had
28 when this guy dropped 54.
yeah, but
41, 26, 24, 32. Damn, bro.
it looks good, but I'm gonna read
That's
out a stat.
consistent, man.
So I haven't even seen Klay Thompson's yet, but for
Oh, Clay,
Jordan,
Clay is
oh,
not that.
yeah, but for Jordan Poole to get 28 points, he was 11 for 31. For him to get 41
Oh,
points, that was much better. 14 for 23. For 26 points, 7 for 22. 24 points, 9 for 20. Like, that ain't looking so good. You know what I'm saying? And his assists are dropping and dropping. He have 5 assists, 6 assists, 1, 6, 2, 2, 1. Like, bro, you're not Curry. Like you're not Curry. But again, I could understand how it's exciting. It's nice to see somebody that's so excited. Like he's exciting with the ball. He's got great handle. But I think as far as running plays for a player, I think if Clay gets back
Not
to
that guy.
Clay, it's gonna be Clay
Yeah,
before
but
Jordan Poole.
check me out. Clay can't run a play. Let's say Steve Kerr just decides to stay quiet. My point guard got to run a play, or my leader. Clay has to like get the. He can't create. He can't create for his teammates, and it's hard. Jordan
Bro,
Poole is that guy to make the play, run it, or Draymond Green. Draymond Green, you
and
know.
not only that, like Clay's minutes just have been recently increasing. So over the last 4 games, he's had 24 points, 29 points, 31 points, 54 points. So again,
That's
this little
nice.
run,
I
what I'm trying
mean,
to say
hey,
is this. I'm not trying to compare Jordan Poole to Clay. That's not what we're doing.
who?
What I'm trying to say is
Uh,
this. No. Here's what I'm trying to say. Jordan Poole's going to be Jordan Poole regardless because he's like up and coming. He's riding that high. He's excited. He's the young guy. Klay Thompson took a knock on his confidence. Everybody's been writing Klay Thompson off, including you. And you're a Warriors fan, and you're like, this guy sucks already. It's over. So imagine how
I
many
said he sucked.
yous there are out there.
I said, I said he could get traded.
Okay,
He will be a
exactly.
good trade piece,
That
trade offer.
that's yeah. You said it's over for him, right? So there's a million fans like you that already are writing Klay off. And I think Klay needs this for his confidence. I think if he gets back to a resemblance of who the old Klay was, that's what helps this team win another championship. Jordan Poole, when Steph Curry comes back, guess where Jordan Poole is going to be if they're a championship
Bench.
team? He's back to riding the bench as a six man, my bro. He's back
But
to riding the bench.
Klay Thompson might be that bench guy.
I don't think so. I think Klay Thompson is better in your starting five because him and Curry play
Yeah,
better
he
together than
actually, yeah,
Curry
he
and
fits
Poole.
more. He fits more because Curry
When
and Poole are two ball handlers.
they're the same player, kind of, to a certain extent. Like Jordan Poole plays with the ball, a lot of ISO moves, and that's just not going to win you a chip. He's a
Yeah,
good six man when Curry's on off the floor or whatever it is. So
yeah.
that's my
Andrew Wiggins
opinion.
has been injured.
That's my opinion. I think
Wiggins,
Clay is important, man.
I don't know. I'm just getting like he has potential. Jordan Poole. He has time
He
to
does.
improve.
No, he does. He's exciting. He just got an extension
And
for a reason.
Klay Thompson, dude, he's 30. He's in his early 30s now, man. There's
Yeah, it's
only so
just
much you can do. Like,
hey,
don't get
hey.
me wrong, he's a shooter. So, but
Speaking of injuries and 30s, and oh my God, Anthony
oh
Davis.
yeah,
So
Anthony
last
Davis. I
episode,
called it.
yeah, we had Blake and Raza on, and you called it. You were like, we were all excited, like, yo, Anthony Davis is a beast, top 5, this and that. And Sander was like, he's gonna get injured. And
He's gonna get
literally,
in.
I think like 3 games after that, he got injured.
I feel like he does that though. He hypes you up and then injury.
But
It's what he does, man.
it's crazy though, because the Lakers were getting on a run when he was going off, and now LeBron's over here going off, but
Where are they now? Where are they?
they were. I think they were like 9-2 in like 11 games where Anthony Davis is going off with like 30, 40 points. But then he got hurt. Now it's up to LeBron, and LeBron's trying to do his thing. LeBron's
LeBron,
having some
hey,
good games.
LeBron's having some good games now.
It's just, are they
That's
winning though?
he's a
You know what I
king.
mean?
Damn.
Like
I
let me
like Russell Westbrook is not being talked like,
yo,
not
Russell
getting as much
Westbrook,
hate as last year.
he's going for that. He embraced the role off the bench, and he is
I like,
killing it.
yeah, him on the
He's been
bench.
killing it.
That's a great fit for you guys. Him on the bench as a six man
Yeah, like he's been doing
is
great. So hey,
yeah.
I'll take it. It is what it is.
Lakers are
But
a 12 seed though, so that's still
it's
got some to work on there.
it's still early. It's still early, but I mean, like looking at their last couple of games, they lost a bunch when Anthony Davis went down. They lost 4 in a row, but then they won 3 out of their last 4. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see what happens, but it's all on LeBron's shoulders once again. And we'll see. We'll see, but it's not looking good for the Lakers. I think the Lakers and the Warriors, both teams, need to realize the league ain't gonna wait for them to get healthy. They got to figure out how to win games now because these young teams are coming. I mean, the Pelicans, crazy that Zion just went down for 3
Zion.
weeks.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna
That
be big.
sucks.
And Brandon Ingram's already injured for them, so
Yeah, so that's gonna slow them down. But Pelicans were looking good. The Jazz, I still don't understand what the Jazz are doing this year. You've got Denver, that's like in their own category. So
Yeah.
The Clippers don't look bad. When they played Boston recently, they look good. They barely lost that game. They look good again. So, I,
Clippers, I mean, Kawhi's getting back into it. I have him on fantasy, and I could see it. He's getting back. He's getting back and back. More minutes.
mhm.
He's getting back to the game.
Yeah. So, something funny though. I just saw this on the news. So Donovan Mitchell just got tested for PEDs the day after his 71 piece. NBA is like,
Yo,
bro, what were you on?
yo, bro.
That's funny.
Yo, speaking of highlights, you saw that Kyrie dunk?
Oh, Kyrie. Yo, speaking of,
Yo,
so hold up. Go ahead. You got to send a shout out to your boy because you was like, the Nets ain't all that. And he was like, what do you mean? The Nets are good. And you was like,
bro.
nah,
They were already like in
no,
the
no,
third seed when
no,
we were talking, bro.
yeah, exactly. But you didn't even know that. They were the fifth seed actually at that time. But now they are like one game back from having the best record in the NBA.
They've been
So,
hot. I can't lie. They've been hot. They've been
so
hot.
just own it,
Yeah,
bro. Own it. Own it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yo, Kyrie's a beast. And if Kyrie, like, if there's nothing stopping him from playing, like, no controversy off the court, then, there's going to be some trouble in Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn's a good team. I can't
Listen,
lie. Ben Simmons is actually decent. He's
yeah,
not the same
they're
because he has a
healthy.
different role now.
When players are healthy, they get to play with each other. They get to, work things out. So they're healthier. And listen, many times the Nets have the best player on the court, who's KD. Many times they have the best two players on the court between KD and Kyrie. So it's not many teams that are better
Right.
than both of those. Then, first of all, than Kyrie, because KD's like up there with anybody. So
Yeah.
the Nets are looking scary, and they've got, you know what? I was watching their last game recently. They got some defenders, and KD is doing a little better defensively. He's helping off the ball, but they got some guys that are playing good defense there. So I don't know, man. The Nets are looking very interesting. The Celtics are in a league of their
Yeah.
own right now, but the Nets are just one game behind, and I can't wait to see the Nets and the Celtics go at it.
That's going to be a good matchup.
Philly's quiet. We'll see what Philly does. The Cavs are
Embiid's
the
always hot,
Cavs. Yeah, the Cavs are the Cavs.
Cavs are good.
The Bucks are always going to be there. There's 5 teams out
Chris
there.
Middleton's still injured though for the Bucks, so I
Yeah, but
think
they
that's the
got
only
they got
reason why they're
Giannis,
not
bro. When they
one
got
seed.
Giannis, they got Giannis. It is what it is. So like you said, man, the NBA has been hot. The Mavs are on fire. The Knicks had a little 8-game winning streak recently. They
They
came
did.
back down to
That
reality
was
a little
that was
bit.
interesting.
Yep. So the Knicks are in it.
Knicks. The Knicks. I don't even like talking about the Knicks, bro. Like
They
they're
need that
such
star,
a
man.
disappointment.
The Knicks need that star. I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
who it's
that
going to
team.
be, but
If that team could fit in a star, that
if
would
they
be
could have
great.
had
Like the
Donovan
superstar.
Mitchell, they could have had
Oh yeah,
Mitchell.
Mitchell, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle. That's unstoppable.
It's like they got a bunch of role players. They're just missing that one superstar that could be like, listen, guys, Julius, go back to scoring your 20 and 10. That's good enough. Don't ever score more than 30. We don't need that. I'll handle that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But with that, let's wrap up here and let's talk a little bit about your school game. So Sander had his first school
Yeah.
team basketball game. That
Shout
was
out
fun.
to my teammates. They went
Yeah.
off. They went off. Can't lie.
Yeah, so Felix Festa Gold off to a
Yo,
1-0 start.
Yeah. So we actually smoked the team by like what 20?
I
was
think
like-
it was like by 20.
Yo, our team is pretty good. Yeah, I can't lie. Team is good. Yeah. I
Team's
think.
official. Team's official.
Yeah, team's official. Yeah, there's
I
so
mean,
many
it-
bigger. You
I-
saw
I-
those bigger guys than me, bro.
Oh, dude, you're like you got to do some push-ups, man. This guys is big. But you know what? You guys play solid defense. You guys have
Yeah.
a solid coach. You guys run some really good plays, and you guys are aggressive. More importantly, like you guys don't even let the defense set up. So curious to see how you
Yeah.
guys play against more competitive teams. I know you guys are going to play some pretty good teams coming up here. So got a game tomorrow, I think it is, right? Your second
Tomorrow
game?
and Thursday.
There you go. So 2 games this week is going to be good, but the Viking. You guys are the Vikings, right? That's what they call you guys. Gold
Vikings. Well, gold. They
Gold,
don't really call us the Vikings yet.
All right, so
I
Vikings are
think
the high
that's
school
like high
team.
school.
There you
Yeah.
go. But Festa Gold, you guys are looking legit. So we'll see how it keeps going, and I'm excited to see that, man. But Sander did his thing, dropped the bucket, got in the action, got a couple steals, a couple rebounds. So just getting tuned up, warmed up, and let's go and take over, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. So before we wrap, though, we do want to take a quick moment and acknowledge the sports world was a bit shook up yesterday on Monday Night Football. Had a very scary injury to Bill's safety, Damar Hamlin. Something that
That was crazy,
yeah. So from a father's perspective, I mean, I cheer on Sander all the time, every sport that he does, whether it's track, whether it's baseball, basketball. He's played football as well. And a dad's biggest fear is their kid getting hurt doing what they love, playing a sport. Your heart stops when anything happens to your kid out on that field, especially when you don't see them get up right away and get back to playing the sport they love. So prayers up for the Hamlin family. Obviously, we hope that he recovers and he's able to get back to what he loves doing. So we'll kind of leave it at that. But prayers up to the entire Hamlin family, to the Bills organization, and we hope that he gets a speedy recovery.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. All right, guys. I'll see you next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.
Later.
What's up, Hoopers? We've been talking about it for a while, and it's finally here. The Hoops R Us online store is open. We're launching our merch. We got t-shirts, hoodies. Go get that Hoops R Us swag at hoopsruspodcast.com.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell 'em run it up.